The estimation from the vet in the shelter is that she was in a small cage on a dirt floor in a dark area just used for breeding, and then dumped on the side of the road when she was no longer useful. We are Kate and AJ, and this is Pop-Tart's story for GeoBeats. Pop-Tart had been found on the side of a rural highway in Virginia. All accounts from the veterinarian are that she had been used for heavy breeding, given a home C-section. The vet said it was a fresh, non-professional C-section. We went and met her in person. She was terrified in the shelter environment. She was underweight and shoulder hunched, looking like a sad girl. And we took her 1 week later. When we brought her home, she was pretty scared of everything. We made dinner, went into our little backyard and lit a little fire, and she laid on a pillow in the backyard. After we put the fire out, we all got up to go in the house. She wagged at us and turned a little circle and laid down to sleep in the grass, not knowing that she was going to be welcome in the house. And that was the most heartbreaking moment. Everyone did the, oh no, Pop, and then brought her in. From that moment forward, she is queen of the house. She really thinks she's an athlete. She gets those little bursts of speed.
She's a sprinter, not a marathon.
Every day I drive him nuts because 1,000 times a day I say, look at her. Look how cute she is. Look how happy she is. Oh my God. We tell her loudly and clearly that she is loved and her old life is never going back to what it was. We'll make up for it every single day she's on this planet, which hopefully is a really long time.
She loves the snow. Recently it snowed a few times here and she won't come back inside. She snores loudly. You can see the different styles of her snoring.
She barks almost never. If she wants us to come play with her and we're not playing hard enough or fast enough, she'll give us one little bark to come play with her. And other than that, the only time we hear her bark is in her sleep. She's a big barker when she's asleep. She's yelling at somebody in there.
Oh my God.
Every meal from the minute we adopted her, she's the happiest thing, spinning in circles, doing this dance. No breakfast? Here we are 6 years later, and every single meal is met with the same amount of jubilation as that first one. We adopted Doug, and they play together, they sleep together, they eat together. They're almost always touching each other. Recently, I started being really aware of the stigma that comes with these big, boxy, block-headed dogs. And we see it with Pop-Tart, too. It breaks my heart to watch her deflate if we're at a patio having dinner and she's laying there and people will come pet Doug but completely avoid her. She's the sweetest, most gentle creature you'll ever meet in your entire life. She's a big lump of mashed potatoes.